Hi everybody and welcome to this channel, Freya's Crone. My name is Melody. For those of you who are new to this channel, welcome, and welcome back to my returning subscribers from my other channel. I am grateful for each and every one of you guys and all the love and support that you've given me on this YouTube journey. So make sure that you hit that thumbs up and say hello to Loki. Leave a comment in the section saying hello to this beautiful little man right here. His name is Loki. If you're not yet subscribed to this channel, hit that subscribe button, a little notification bell. And if you know somebody who will resonate with this video, please go right ahead and share it. All that helps out the channel and it is greatly appreciated. Okay. So this video is for the month of October. It is a general reading, so only take what resonates. And this reading is also for the star sign of Sagittarius. No particular placement. Okay. So I need to put you down here, little buddy, so that I can get the cards. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started and see what's the energy around the Sagittarius or the viewer collective. For the month of October. What is the energy around the Sagittarius or viewer collector for the month of October? Collective, rather. Engage in a higher reason. So you need to see something from a higher perspective and reevaluate your priorities. Something about your priorities. Maybe you undervalued them. Maybe you need to reevaluate your priorities. There's a why maybe you didn't build something, or something that you built wasn't on solid ground. Let go and enjoy. So you need to let go of something because something that you were building was not on solid ground. You need to reevaluate why it crumbled. All right. So engage in higher reasons. So this is the energy floating around you. A number 47, which adds up to an 11. So you're mastering something. Are you unsure of what is actually true or what is just your fear or illusion talking? That's why you're being asked to reevaluate something. Are you feeling insecure or threatened? Not to worry, you are safe. It is time to discern fact from fiction. However, and respond to your life's challenges in a grounded and objective way, right? Something wasn't built on solid ground. And you need to evaluate why it was insecure or why you feel threatened. And you need to discern what's real and what is not real. Objective way instead of in an emotional reactive one. Rise above the rushing river of your emotions and engage your reason and logic to better navigate the daunting emotional charged rapids at the moment. You're being called to be detached and observe the situation objectively. Why? So that you can let go of it. Take nothing personally. Remain calm and available to all points of view without feeling defensive. Resist emotional drama. Avoid its addictive lure and see it for the waste of energy it is. Use your higher reason to sort fact from fiction. Begin by looking at a situation from all sides. Organize your thoughts and tune into your sixth sense for clarity. For example, if you're caught with an endless spiral of conflict with someone, ask yourself, what do I want to happen and what's actually occurring instead? What am I doing to prevent my desired outcome? What's the first step I must take in order to move forward? And am I willing to take that step? Reason isn't the opposition of intuition. Rather, it clears the way to better access to your inner guidance. Allow logic to lead you right now. Because something that you were building was not solid. And you had to let it go. Why? Because you wasn't seeing something clearly enough due to your emotions that were charged. So somebody could have been triggered here. Okay. All right. So let's see where you're at on your journey here, Sagittarius. Where are you at on your journey? Where is Sagittarius at on their journey? Where is Sagittarius or the viewer at on their journey? Distant thunder. Clear the air. So something needs to be cleared. Right? See how she's standing above and she's looking at that dark cloud over her life? And that lightning comes down and strikes something. Stepping into your power. You're strong beyond measure. So that's what you're realizing. You are stronger than what you realized. There could be some people behind you that you may not even see. Yeah, so whenever you come across this reading for the month of October, there's this energy that is clearing some air. So it could be connected to an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, where you are looking at something from a higher perspective as to why this dark cloud over your life is following you. And there is a aha moment coming through here. Remember, build on solid ground. See, she's standing there, but was something really built on solid ground? Did you really enjoy something? Right? Well, you need to let go of it and see the reason why this thunder, this power is happening in your life. Why the answers lie within. See, he's carrying the lamp right here. Look at the lamp. So it may have something to do with your household. Right. So let's move on into the moon energy. Oh, I forgot to talk about the moon. So we have the full moon coming on October 7th in Aries. We have the new moon coming on October 21st in Libra, Scorpio. And we also have Pluto that will be going out of retrograde on October 14th. It is currently retrograde in Aquarius, air energy, in Capricorn, sidereal. Capricorn is earth energy. It is also the cardinal sign. And it is also representative of the devil, which talks about codependency. It talks about addictions, whatever your addiction is. So let's pull for the full moon in Aries for the Sagittarius collective. Emotions are running high. Yeah, somebody's being triggered with the full moon in Aries, and it's super triggering. See the lightning hitting that spot. On a world event, we could be getting a solar, what do they call it? Oh, I can't think of what it is. When a sunspot bursts and we get a solar flare. Yeah, that's hitting Earth. But on a personal level, somebody's being triggered. This is coming possibly from an air sign. Why that, like I said, seeing something from a higher reason, why this dark cloud is like coming towards them or over their heads, right? That's because something wasn't built solidly in their life. And then have faith in your dreams for the new moon in Libra, Scorpio. So you could be seeing stuff in your dreams. Pay attention to that. Pay attention to your dreams, because they could be showing you this dark cloud, why it's happening, even who it is, who it's involving. Could be, like I said, an air sign. All right, so pay attention through the portal of the new moon and full moon, because there is some sort of an answer in your dreams that maybe you have like been searching for. All right, so let's go ahead and pull some cards concerning the rest of the month. Look, the moon. Pay attention to your dreams, because the key lies there. Sagittarius. Somebody could be getting triggered. And if you look on this card, this male person looks really upset. He looks PO'd. Right? And there's some people behind him. It looks like ghosts. But it could literally be people. Maybe he's being haunted by some past ghosts. And Aries represents our attitude, outward appearances. Rules the first house. Somebody is being triggered when it comes to their faith, their religion. That's why I see a global thing happening here. Alright, so this represents the past energy. We have the Five of Hazards. Somebody was ghosted. And now we have the Compass card, which 542, a 4 and a 2 is a 6, and a 5 is an 11. So somebody is mastering something. So somebody was ghosted in the past. We have North and South. Those are the areas that this compass is pointing at. So there could be a storm coming in from the south to the north. Something that wasn't built on solid ground, again, crumbled. This person's digging in a garbage can, so they could have been digging for some sort of trash in your life. Why? Because they were ghosted, and again, it could be an air sign. And they could have been triggered or trying to trigger you. Again, we're talking about engaging in a higher reason. What's this emotional trigger, right? They could have been even as far as coming into your dreams. Why? Because they feel abandoned. They feel abandoned. Okay? So, immediate future, to 6 of Cups, and then there's the storm right there. So, they're telling you to let go of the past, right? Let go of the past. This person could have been very immature. We have 6-6 and 6 coming through, 666. But they're telling you, after the storm comes in, see the lightning striking a tree, the sun will come out again. This person could have been very immature. This person could have it could have involved somebody's kids as well. But yeah, the storm is here, and we got the King of Wands. So we're talking about you, Sagittarius. 666 is coming through here. 666 is not a good thing. That's that black cloud hanging over your life. All right. The rest of the month, we have the Two of Cups, and we have the mice here. So we have 2, 2, 3. We also have the Seven of Wands. So there could have been some sort of attacks. Somebody could have been a mouse in the house, like a decoy, being, wanting to be a partner, but all they were doing was nibbling on the pieces of information, like the mouse in the house, gathering information. Why? So that they could attack you. 2, 2, 3. We got 2. 22 is a master number, but we got 5 and 2, which is a 7. So 7, 7, 7 can be significant. Yeah, but this is about a partnership that was not built on solid ground. So there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mices, right? So there could have been some people around this situation when it comes to a partnership. Somebody was only there to gather information. Just take nibbles and bites of pieces of information. And look, they were digging through trash looking for these information, looking for these little particles of food to feed people, to so-and-so, right? Definitely about a partnership that was not built on solid ground. Somebody had to let go of the partnership because it wasn't built on solid ground. Somebody ghosted somebody and somebody was triggered. Could have been an air sign. Let's pull another one for the rest of the month. Yeah. So we have the Empress, and we have the Clover coming through. Another 6 coming through. So I see 23, 32. So 5s could be significant. 555 could be significant. 666 could be significant. 777 can be significant. But this is a 6 of Pentacles. This talks about luck being on your side. It talks about debts being paid. It talks about somebody saying, nope, that's it, I'm done, right? I want to leave this situation because this relationship, could be business, lover, partner, friend, is not built on a solid foundation, and I want to let it go. I don't feel lucky with you. I don't see an opportunity to grow. There's really no love. Somebody was just there to be a mouse in the house, just to gather information, to dig through the trash. Somebody's in their south node. Somebody could have been very immature, causing a lot of storms, triggers. Yes, that's what I see. I see 23, 23. So the 23rd could be very significant here. What are you failing to see, Sagittarius? Justice. So Libra energy, the Justice, and then we got male. A male energy. All right, so I feel like it's justice for a kid, because we got the 23 energy here. 5, justice for a kid. This person could have been very suave, very charming, putting on a facade that I love you, right? But their brain was outweighing their heart. And they were, like I said, they were digging for information. They were thinking of conniving ways of how can I manipulate a situation to get what I need, right? Food for thought situation. So there is an energy of 828 with the Ace of Cups involved in this. It could have been an energy of fake love. But you see how he's got his back towards the Justice card, right? The brain outweighs the heart. This could have been somebody who was very fearful of their emotions. Somebody could have been holding something back here. So we're talking about, and then you got the Fool card. So there is a new beginning, a message coming in after a period of heaviness. You know, and then we have the Eight of Swords coming through here. So somebody could be causing a lot of heaviness, causing a lot of friction. You know, maybe lying, spying, gossiping, maybe lying about invitations or an event or a party here, just to maybe talking about an invite. So we have 11:20. 11:28. So there's 28 coming through again. So we have the Fool. So somebody was judgmental with somebody's burdens. And they could have even been messing with somebody's family in their dreams. Oh, look at that. We have 11 coming through there. So heavy burdens. Somebody could be very burdens, doing a lot of judging somebody's heaviness, somebody's burdens, somebody's inner child wounds, playing a foolish game, thinking it was funny, right? Ha ha ha. Getting to know somebody just to use their wounds against them, right? Always in their head, never in their heart. Why? Because something is out of balance here. All right, so a final message to the Sagittarius. A final message. Yeah, see the storm. Inner child wounds. Try to question their faith. Shake their faith. Final message to the Sagittarius collective or the viewer. Everything is beautiful. See, there's a 2332 coming through again. Another 5. 555, 666, and living large. 777. Somebody perhaps wanted to live large off of your energy. They felt, if I triggered this person, you know, then I will get the reward. So everything is beautiful. Get ready to be dumbfounded in the best possible way. You will be speechless at how beautiful your life really is. Things that once seemed common, that you often took for granted, are about to show off their true colors. And I feel like it's a full moon in Aries, showing their true colors. Somebody's secrets are coming out about either their children or some sort of a trigger that is happening, some sort of a relationship that wasn't built on a solid ground, family, friend, business, lover, and they feel like as though maybe they took another person for granted, or you took them for granted, or they took you for granted. Real beauty is about to come into focus. You can thank the universe later. Yeah, because they wanted to live large. Strong air energy coming through. And this could be the Pluto that's retrograde in Aquarius that's about to go direct. You are drifting in an ocean of gold doubloons. As always, it's your call. You can dive in, you can backstroke all the way to Istanbul, or you can stay in your pretty little raft. Pity party here, the pity party. You've been rowing, but it's all there. Rich, luxurious as ever, waiting for your nod. Jump in, the good life is yours. All right, thank you for watching, Sagittarius.